Welcome back to the stage of history. This is Watch Me Draw number 2, and today we're going to watch me draw a birthday picture that I drew for my good friend Replay, who I've known for 10,000 years. As you can see on the present here, I'm doing a little personal touch of adding my haphazard inability to properly wrap a present, so that's why there's tape all over it. We're doing this in the style of Indiana Jones grabbing that funny little gold monkey off of the pressure-sensitive pedestal. So I've got its nasty little vinage covering the thing. Now, as you can see, I'm mimicking the way Replay draws himself, which is considerably more cartoony than my usual style, but if you draw him normal-looking, he just looks like a weird, skinny guy, so better to go with what works. He's got Harrison Ford-style stubble here and a evil little grin that makes it look like he's all too eager to grab that birthday present, which really there's nothing wrong with that because it's for him, so it's not really theft. Why is it even in this cavern? It doesn't make any sense. I've got him contorting himself in a fairly villainous, he's a crooked man looking for his crooked present. Now, in adding a whip to his equipment there, I came to realize I have no idea how Indiana Jones attaches his whip to his pants or his belt or whatever. There's no such thing as a whip sheath. Does he have a little buttony flap there or something? Who knows? I've taken the sculptures, I suppose you'd call them, that are in the temple where he gets this thing, and added some funny little faces that some of you may recognize. Boy, they're really coming in fast. This picture took around 2 hours, so compressing it to secret message, to 10 minutes really makes things go at hyperspeed. Some of the masks I didn't know what I was doing. I just did a random face. But some of them you can see I worked in some secret things. I've got a little kitty cat down there at the bottom. There's a cloud there that represents one of Replay's cartoon characters. You can see behind the brim of his hat is a horned one that's also a dragon that he designed. Beside the dragon are the Three Stooges, Larry, Moe, and Curly from left to right. Let's see, above the dragon is a picture of Replay himself. Oh my goodness. It's hard to remember what all I did here. There's Dr. Zoidberg below Larry. There's just sort of a generic skull above Larry. A Castle Crasher, a weird fish-type face. Next to the Replay face, there's Mario and Wario, because I was running out of ideas at that point. In the upper left, if several people have already noticed, we've got a mushroom, a flower, and a question block from... Replay is known for carrying a rainbow paint roller, so I turned the whip into a chromatic equivalent. It kind of looks like he's taken a chameleon's tail and wrapped it up, which is cool in and of itself, I suppose, unless you're one of those people who doesn't like the maiming of chameleons. The face next to the cat, I didn't really know what I was doing at first, but at the end of the picture, it kind of looks like a bear, even though it doesn't have any ears. When I was designing or coloring in the outfit here, I had to decide how dusty and adventure-worn I had to make all of this leather outfitting, and in the end I settled on not at all, so that worked out for me. Alright, we can see some more masks now. Next to Wario, we've got an octopus, a penguin, and the head and balls of Angry Penis, who makes a cameo in most of my pictures, only to be erased seconds later. Next to the storm cloud thing, we've got, again, this was a generic tribal-looking picture, but in the end it turned into Homer Simpson, so that was fun. These things happen during the course of a picture, and nobody can really predict how a picture will end once it's started, except for artists who actually know what they're doing. The present, as you can see, is solid gold, so I had to try a few different things to get it shiny and lustrous in a way that makes it evident how shiny and lustrous it's supposed to be. The way that I ended up making the tape transparent worked out really well, I think. It definitely looks like exactly how I wanted it to. I kept having trouble with the stubble coloration. It was always a little bit too blue and weird looking. It just sort of made it look like he'd wallered his face in some blue glitter or something. But in the end, I suppose I got it to a manageable tone. As you can see, I put several layers of highlights on the gold foil to try to make it look just as pretty as possible. There's little changes I have to pick up all along through here. When I shade one thing, I think, well, I better go shade this and better do that. And in the end, it's a real ADD process. As I was mentioning, I tried to weather up his leather a little bit. In the end, the only thing I ended up doing was putting those crosshatches on the elbows. I guess he crawls on his elbows a lot. It's an adventurer thing. Looks like we're about to start detailing the masks. Oh, I forgot to mention there's also Bart Simpson, a Spider-Man, Crumbs, his gingerbread man character, and a smiling bomb, which represents the busty, nameless character he likes to insert into his pictures. Next to the quasi-bear is a multi-eyed thing. It kind of looks like a bug from space or something. Never really knew what it was supposed to be. On the other side, there below Dr. Zoidberg, I did actually decide to put the hockey mask of Jason Voorhees. So, and it looks like I tried to put the rage face that is so often posted on 4chan next to the dragon behind Replay's hat. There's also a cute little kitty beside Dr. Zoidberg, which he'll probably end up eating as he's quite omnivorous. As you can see, the gingerbread man and the bomb, they don't really fit the proportion of the area they're in, so he's got an extremely long torso, or maybe he's just standing on another gingerbread man. Whoa, the details are coming hard and fast now. I tried to use only 3 different colors of gray for this whole background assemblage in order to keep the background not very obvious, because I wanted to be Replay to be the main focus of the picture, because it's his birthday, of course. So I think that turned out pretty well, but still you can see the masks well enough for it to gain people's attention, and they all wanted to know who was who. Here I've put 2 different levels of shading to make the tunnel look a bit more as it does in the movie. After I drew this, I came to find out the Replay has not seen any Indiana Jones movies, so the only thing he knows of it is from parodies such as this one. We're at the 9-minute mark, and I'm trying to make the present look as shiny as possible. This we're not going to keep. You'll find I tried it, didn't like it, it's gone. Alright, now we try gold shine, and I end up keeping it even though it's not too obvious. Put some gold on Replay to show the way that the gold reflects onto somebody when they look at it. If you've never held a big piece of gold in your hands and had the sunlight hit it and reflect onto you, you're really missing out. Try it if at all possible, but please don't rob Fort Knox. Do they even have gold there anymore? I don't know. Insert commentary about the current state of the economy. With that, I've signed it, hidden it in the floor, added some sparkles, and we're all done. Happy birthday, Replay, and we'll see you guys next time.